another video, and I'm sorry if this video gets posted up a little later than the update was actually for Easter when it came out on the 27th, but I was a little busy and I hadn't had time to finally come here and do my voiceover like I usually do and edit the video. So here it is. Now we are in Brookhaven checking out the new Easter update, part 1 of course, because there is going to be a part 2, I think next week sometime. But yeah, so first off, there's a large list of things added. Easter event, egg hunt, earn bunny tokens, unlock prizes, trade bunny tokens. You can trade bunny to get prizes. Okay, yeah. Flower house bundle, unique and limited time house, vehicle, props, and next week has more stuff to come. And I really want to get the house bundle, but I don't know if I can yet. But anyways, if we come over here, first thing is Breaking in Brookhaven is new, and it's a newscast place that has all the news stuff and has videos up on there, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, basically we're going to start with our egg hunts, and wow, they are different. Let me tell you. The eggs are a lot more easy to find, and we're also going to sign up for the next week's event. But they're a lot easier to find. They glow. You can see them more clearly. You get tokens from finding eggs this time to spend on things, so you get something from doing this. And this is the easy egg hunt, so it's pretty easy. And then there's this thing called an egg radar, which you can watch an ad to get for free. So if you don't really want to pay the 9 Robux, which 5 minutes, good, helps a lot. But we use that and it tells you where the eggs are. So now there's a way to find the eggs, which is really nice because sometimes it's really hard to find that last egg that you've been looking for hours. So if you don't like a challenge, you'll love this and how easy it is. But if you liked having the egg hunt be challenging and hard, this is not going to be the kind for you because they're a little bit more easier to find. Now, I haven't gotten too extreme yet, but I'm sure it'll be a lot easier than it used to be because it was hard, let me tell you, hard. And with the egg radar, it'll help. But yeah. So there's also no vehicle for each egg hunt this time. Instead, it's one vehicle for doing the egg hunt or whatever and signing up and doing the event. You get like these scooters, and then if you get the house, you get the carrot car, and then the other car I think comes next week. I don't know, it's got a lock on it. But yeah, so there's a purple, there's a pink and blue scooter, which you can obviously change the colors of, and yeah. But if we come over here, we can go back to start the other hunts, which we're going to move on to medium, and we're just going to go through all the egg hunts in this video really speedy quick because it shouldn't take that long. It's not that hard to find all these eggs. But yeah, we'll probably like time lapse it for you. So we're just going to go find all the eggs for the medium, so you can follow along if you want to help you find all the different eggs. And I will say this bouncy, what are these things called again? Oh my gosh. Yep, the pogo stick. I definitely knew that. Okay, so the pogo sticks are probably the most effective to use when finding eggs because you can jump high, you can run fast, and it helps you get all the eggs without having to use ladders and things. And then I'm getting distracted by this Easter event because ONG's in it, which, cool. I think I've been in one of his servers one time, but that was once. Voice crack, holy cow. This thing is kind of cool because actually there's a lot more different things that show up. So it like alternates through different like breaking news and Brookhaven events and stuff, and it's kind of fun. So if you want to sit there and watch them, you can. But yeah, now we're going to continue to find the rest of our eggs for the medium egg hunt. So we're going around collecting all the different eggs, and sometimes it's hard to get them with the pogo stick because sometimes it bounces a little too high for you. But yeah, once we get all the eggs, we are going to move on to the next egg hunt and go on to that. But I will say these boingy flowers are quite fun to bounce on, and they give you some bunny tokens. Is that what they're called? Sometimes. Also, I forgot to mention that having VIP does give you ×2 tokens, so there's that too. Which in most events that they've done, they do give you ×2 whatever, snowflakes, candies, whatever it is. But yeah, we finally finished medium. And as I said, it doesn't give you like certain cars for finishing the egg hunts anymore. So that's technically gone. But now we're going to move on to the hard egg hunt. And the amount that they give you is 15, 20, and 25. Like it doesn't ever go over 25. So it's like super easy. Okay, so it's not that hard. And they are in like the similar spots that they have been in past years, like in the bank or in the school or hiding and stuff. And also the like little secret area behind the school stairs doesn't exist anymore, so like you can't go behind the school stairs. So don't try to look for it in there, because I already tried that with sleeping bag and it wasn't in there. I don't know, here's the other thing I didn't know, is if the egg hunts are the same for every time, because I was doing the extreme at one point and I got disconnected and I had to restart, and I'm pretty sure they were in different spots, and some were like actually kind of hard, but I don't know if that means anything or if they do change spots. So who knows, but we'll see. And if you have done this and the egg hunts don't line up, let me know, because I don't really know. But also at some point I'm going to try the egg hunt radar to see it in use, and I'm probably going to use it to find the last egg here, because the last eggs are the hardest ones to find, you know. You just can't seem to find them forever. But in this case, I just didn't really look hard enough, because I'm using the egg radar to get that last egg, number 20, and I really did not need to, because it was literally in plain sight. So there's no need for this egg radar. But as you can see, you basically just gotta follow this arrow and it directs you to where it is. I would show you one instance where for the extreme hunt I did this, and it was actually really hard to find because it was under the map, and it was in a spot where it usually is, like the movie theater sleeping bag spot, but I like forgot that spot existed, so I like flew the helicopter under the map, which was a terrible mistake because it took eons and it was not effective and I died. But we finally got there, and it is kind of hard to get to it, but you'll get there eventually. But yeah, now we're gonna move on to the extreme egg hunt, I believe. Okay, so first egg was obviously super easy. It was under the floor, which you could already see like straight down through there, and usually there's one there. And yeah, we're just gonna keep going through this, and I looked in all the school and there's trying me to get in. As I said, don't try the sleeping bag. It's probably not in there. If it is, it's an extreme case, because I've only had one case where I had to use a sleeping bag, and I usually don't know if you have to, because in this one we did the whole hunt and there was literally no sleeping bag involved in it. It was not hidden in the movie theater one, but when I did it again, it was there. There was one in there. But yeah, so we're basically going around, and this extreme hunt does give you a little bit of a challenge. So it is a little harder than the rest. So there is definitely some challenge to this, to finding the eggs, but it wasn't like as hard as I feel like it has been. But that could just be me. But yeah, I also didn't really want to try to use the egg radar. I wanted to try to find them myself, because I like to have that accomplished feeling. But there were some times where I was struggling to get these eggs, bro. Like that one in the fire station. I kept missing the jump, bro. So difficult, and it really shouldn't have. But yeah, now we're just going to spawn our little hot air balloon, and we're going to float around town looking for these eggs. And I did see some other things that we're going to go over that I missed, and some updates, and we haven't also like gone in depth over the like whole Easter event space area, so I want to go through that too later at the end. But yeah, we're basically hopping around on our pogo stick and looking for these eggs, and I was hoping there wasn't one in there, because I did not want to have to get a key card to get one in there, and I tried to use a sleeping bag to look, and I don't think there was one in there. But yeah, we're gonna keep moving on, and we have found 8 out of 25, so let's keep going. Oh, that was the other thing. The arch didn't have an egg, and when I did the extreme hunt again, it had one on there. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the egg hunts may be different each time you do it, so I don't know if there's like a help to help you follow a guide to find it. And then there I was just trying to see if I could use a ladder to reach that and sneak in, but don't try that. You probably can't. Just use the key card. Take the long way. But yeah, now that you have the egg radar thing, I think that there's no need to have like these tutorials out there to help you find these eggs. Like you can just find them yourself. If you really can't find one, just watch an ad and you'll be able to find it. So I think at this point you can like work with that and have different egg hunts. And so like every time you do it, it will be different. So you're not always doing the same thing, and you can redo it to get more, because you'll want to get more tokens to buy more things. So every time you do it, it's not the same, and you get to try a new experience and look in different places. So that kind of adds some fun to it, I guess, to not always have things be in the same spot. But yeah, there's the classic eggs in there, and then the safe one, bro, the one under the vault, like down there, which I don't know why I went down there because it wasn't down there. But I just thought it might be in that little secret spot. But it's obviously down under. But I didn't realize that. You gotta get the key card and go down and rob the bank. And this is kind of tricky because I was trying to do it with my pogo stick and like you really just can't. So just walk it and jump it. And then you gotta get rid of that by bombing it, and there's the egg in there. And I did go check like the other places just to see if there'd be an egg in there. But this was basically useless, so you don't need to like go through all that to find one. There is probably a case that there might be one in there, but for me, there was not one in this giant safe. So don't waste your time unless the egg radar tells you it's there. But yeah, now we're just basically gonna go back up and use our key card and go find our last couple of eggs. So we're at egg 16 out of 25, so we gotta keep looking. And we did end up using our egg radar some through this because, man, it did get hard. But then through the end, I was like, you know what, when this is over, I want to use the rest to find all the eggs by myself. So I stopped using the egg radar for like the last half to find, I think it was the last 5. But that last egg, bro, was hard for no reason. I could not find it. I was like looking across the whole map for this, and this one was also hard for me to get in because that button is like impossible sometimes, and it's really hard to like get through in the amount of time with the thing open and find all the stuff. But yeah, so basically we keep going, looking around, and I was like, I don't want to use my egg grader anymore. I don't want to I want to find it myself. I want to be accomplished and find this last egg. So we went around like the entire map, checked them all, and went everywhere. See, I don't have my egg radar anymore. And bro, I could not find this egg, and it really shouldn't have been that hard. And I tried like going through everything, even the main spot, and then to Burger Barn, which there was none in Burger Barn, which there has been before. Went to the motel, there was none in the motel. And then this egg spot, like, really wasn't that hard, but for some reason I like just missed it. And I was checking both sides to see if there was anything on either side. And then I checked this church spot because usually there's one in the church, but there was not one in the church. So we ended up just using the egg radar, unfortunately. And we followed it down to over here, and it was in Hidden Valley. Like, that's where we missed it, in this little secret area, which honestly, who was gonna check there? I was not. But if I did go around the whole map, even more would be there. But now we're just gonna reset after we completed the extreme egg hunt, and boom, I'm stuck here on the floor. What the heck? Okay, now we're going to check out the rest of this update that I haven't showed you. We finished all the egg hunts and got our coins. We have about 2,000 or something, but also because I get double, I get 2,000 for doing that, so that's like really nice. So yeah, now we're gonna go over to this egg hunt event, and it's really cutely decorated, and there's these present boxes where you can like buy the different passes and stuff, or you spend your egg coins, I guess, but you can also spend them in here right there, as you can see. But if you want to just be walking around, you can press the present and you will find all the different stuff that you spent your egg coins on, whatever these things are called. I think they're called egg coins, the tokens, I don't know, guys. But here's all the different things. We got the truck, we got the fence, we got the carrot patch, and I think I forgot to show you guys the Easter truck, but there's all the rewards, and you can buy the bombs all the time. It only gives you 3 apiece, so you just gotta continually buy them if you want to keep having them. I wish this thing was permanent because this egg launcher thing is so fun. Like, bro, throw it at anybody and then you start dancing to Brookhaven music. Like, isn't that so cool? But yeah, claim rewards, hop on daisies, come back in 2 weeks, get eggs for tokens, all of that. I love the Easter theme stuff because it's all pastel and it's so pretty. And look at week 2 VIP rewards. Like, these are probably props, but they look so cute. Like, this is all so freaking cute. And you can bounce on the little daisies. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Week 2 has a freaking house. I guess there's like a free house, which probably isn't as cool. But if I get Robux, which maybe with the money I get, I can buy some. But yeah, we're gonna hop on daisies and we're gonna continue to look at the rest. They've got some statues of little ducks, birds. Is that a bird or a duck? I don't know. Bunnies. And then a little picnic area with pizza and some milkshakes or smoothie or something. The fountain and some seating areas. This is so pretty. Dude, Easter's so fun. Easter's like up there for my favorite holidays because it's just so fun and pretty, and I love the pastel colors, and I love flowers and spring, except I hate the bugs, bro. Don't get me started. Bees, no. We already signed up for that, and I tried to do that again. I don't know why, but there's going to be Whack-A-Bunny, I guess, and they're going to pop through these little things, to what I know from my knowledge and watching the breaking news. We'll see later, though. But yeah, bees and bugs coming back are not it, because I hate bites, and I hate getting stung. But aside from that, spring is so pretty, and the heat is sometimes a lot for me, but I love spring, too, because flowers blooming, and I love flowers, and I love nature. Other than that, winter's probably my favorite because I love the cold and the bugs die. I mean, what? Yeah, anyways. So, we're back to the house, which this is really cool. And another reason why I want this house, because you can freaking pick flowers. And I don't know if you can do that with the house that's coming next week, or if you can ever do that. And I really want to have this so I can make my own bouquet, because that would be so fun. But yeah, we're moving on to our props now, because I forgot to show you those. So we got the white fence, which is so cool. You can like outline our house or build a fence like this house has. And then we have the carrots, and then the rest of the props, you have to get the flower house bundle, which there's that flower picking thing, which means we need to get the flower house bundle. We will, guys, okay? But you can pick up to a maximum of 5, I think. Yeah, 5 flowers in your bouquet. And look at it, it's so pretty. And I wanted to create like a little bouquet with like some daisies, some flowers, and a little bit of each, but I like kept messing up because I kept accidentally picking all the wrong flowers. But yeah, this concept is literally so cool, and I think I'm gonna need to get the house just so I can pick my flowers and hold a little cute flower bouquet, you know? So pretty. But yeah, once you pick them, they despawn, and they have to wait a few seconds for them to grow back, but they grow back in different colors too, I think, so you have to like wait. Like the white won't spawn back, but the whites were my favorite, and I don't know if you can like water the flowers or anything, but yeah. They're so cool, and I love that thing. Like, they always have the coolest things. Like, ghost hunting was so fun, and I can't remember what the Christmas had. I think a whole freaking ice skating rink, which was so cool. And so I really love these designs and ideas they've been giving us. Alright, so now we're going to go inside and check out this wonderful looking pastel house, which is so freaking pretty. Like the bathroom right there, the living room area, and it's all pastel colors, which I love the pastel colors that we've got there going on. And here's the kitchen, and now we're going to go outside. They've got some doors that lead outside, and we'll check out around the entire house later, but we're going to keep exploring the rest of this house. Going upstairs to the main area, all these different rooms, a little seating area with the window, bay area, so cute. Coming in here, we got our first bedroom with some coral peach walls and the dress up feature, which is also cool that they added to the closet. And then we have a room over here, which is some twin beds, which I love, and a little desk. So cute, bro. Blue pastel, awesome. The bathroom, I mean, look at this. Pastel pink. It literally matches my whole, like, character, too. Pink is not my favorite color. Probably pastel like purple is. But I based it on pink, and I really love this. And it's so pretty and cute, and it matches me perfectly. So, yep. That's what we got. And I think we checked out all the rooms except for this door that leads outside, and you got a little balcony area and a little stained glass window with the egg. Oh my gosh, this house is so pretty. The pastel yellow, I love this. Now we're gonna take the ladder up to the attic, which you can see outside the stained glass window, everything. And look at these little sea areas. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. What? And then we got the little pastel beds, the TV corner, and oh my gosh, the little controllers are there too, these bean bags, and the little chairs in the corner. Everything here is so well designed. I think I'm going to have to get this house with whatever money I have, even if I have none. But yeah, that's it for this house. So yeah, this house is really cute. I really love it. So I think I'm going to have to get it. Anyways, this is around the house what it looks like. You got some fences and plants and all of that. And then the daisies you can bounce up on. Whee! And yeah, this is so fun. Okay, so basically that's all of the house, as you can see from roof's view. But yeah, that's everything in this little Easter section. Oh, and yeah, I already explained those. But basically, actually, that's all this update is. And disco party. See, this is what's so fun about them. You can throw a disco party. But yeah, that's it for this video. I don't have anything else to show you in this update. We'll be back for our update number 2 whenever that comes out. If it already came out, I'll post the video as soon as possible. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.